Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
It's Jonte and Rich. Shoot us a text. Text JJR, whatever you want to say, to number 96893. We talk about converting. My son Dutch, 2 or 3 of his best friends are LDS, and he's always wanted to convert and be a Mormon. He's asked many, many times if he can go be a Mormon, and I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of work. In fact, last night, he was at his friend Gavin. I forget what they call this, but he's going on a mission. And last night was the big party. It was at 8:45 last night where he gets he has all these people at his house. He gets the text. He clicks on the link, and they tell him where he's being sent. And he found out it was a big deal. It was really cool. He's going to the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so everyone was like cheering and very exciting, you know. But Dutch wants to be converted because he wants to go do a mission. But Peyton's trying to convert who?
I'm trying to convert my boyfriend Kadeem to becoming a Belieber. like a Justin Bieber, like diehard fan, like how I am.
Where is he now? He doesn't like him at all?
Well, no, he does like Justin Bieber, but he thinks like all that matters is Justin Bieber's best song, and he's absolutely wrong. And so I don't think he really knows that I'm like in the process of trying to make him a Belieber. I just have my favorite Justin Bieber album on repeat, and anytime like there's a song that I think he would really like, I'll be like, hey, listen to this song. It's a really good song. Don't you like it?
By the way, converting someone to being a believer is just as much work as trying to conform to LDS.
I disagree.
Very similar hoops you got to go through, classes you got to take.
Road ahead of you.
Literature you got to read.
I feel that. Yeah.
So are you doing it like, listen to this song, or are you just playing it all the time in the background?
It's just always playing on repeat, the album. Like,
in your
I'm
house?
sure, like, everywhere. Any chance I have the opportunity, if I'm taking a shower, I'm putting on the Justin Bieber Believe album. Like, I am making sure that this man hears the artistry that he obviously missed out on. And so the Believe album, it dropped in, like, 2012. So I'm, like, 13, 14, like absolutely obsessed with Justin Bieber in my life at this time. And so one of the songs came on and I was like, wait, Kadeem would love that song. And the song has a Drake feature. This was like Justin Bieber kind of telling us like, he's an R&B singer. He's a pop star, but he's an R&B singer. So this song is called Right Here featuring Drake.
All that you need, I won't leave you, baby, no. Cause I just wanna love you. I would never ever put nobody else above you. I just wanna kiss you, baby. I just wanna hug you till the end, baby, till the end.
Like, come on.
I mean, as much as Kadeem loves Drake, that's a really good gateway drug.
And you guys saw how Kadeem acted when we went to see Drake.
I've never seen him so happy.
Exactly. And so I'm like, Drake feature on a Justin Bieber song, like, that's a hit. And then another song came on.
Wait.
What?
I've never heard that song before, and it's interesting how Bieber's voice is so high still. Like, that was, so he was still a kid then.
2012,
like 16, 17.
Yeah, because you can tell, because I was expecting Bieber's voice now, and when I heard that high pitch, I was like, also, you know what you could pitch him too is, I think, which Drake video is it where it's just Bieber?
Oh,
he's doing the
Popstar?
Popstar.
I love that music
Bieber's
video.
doing the whole video by himself.
He's basically talking and it's Drake
Right.
voice. Yeah,
Oh,
he's seen that music
So he
video.
didn't, when you do present that music to him, is he like, you know what, you're right?
He was like, oh, that is a good song.
Okay.
And then I was like, And in the same album, Justin Bieber had a feature with Big Sean, and the song's called As Long As You Love Me.
I don't know if this makes sense, but you're my hallelujah. Give me a time and place, I rendezvous it, I fly to it, I beat you there.
I love this song.
I can tell.
Trust, a couple things I can't spell without you.
Now we on top of the world.
I love this song. That's probably one of my all-time top 5 Justin Bieber songs right here.
Are you playing it and dancing and
I'm
watching you?
to him.
Watching you, we've got video of this of you dancing and singing in here right now. Like, makes me want to listen to the album. So it's like working for me. But I'm already a believer.
Yeah,
but not psycho like
you. But you will love this album when you go back and you listen to it. And so, also too, there's some songs in this album where I just love them. And Justin Bieber was founded by Usher, right? Usher's R&B. That man is an R&B singer, and we need to give him his flowers. And so I'm trying to convince Kadeem that Justin Bieber is a real R&B singer.
I would give you that.
Yeah. And so one of my other favorite songs is called "Die in Your Arms."
So you love me as much as I love you, yeah. Would you hurt me, baby? Could you do that to me, yeah? Would you lie to me?
At the same time, though.
Listen to it.
But at the same time, that if you could step back and look at this through a different angle, it's like you're trying to present to Kadeem that Bieber's legit because he's with these artists. So if you think about the record label at the time, were they doing the same thing? Yeah. And it worked on you?
Probably.
Right?
Sure.
Let's put Drake with Bieber, and then we can get these 12-year-old girls to start to like Drake's album, start to like Bieber's album, right?
Yeah.
So you fell for it.
I totally fell for it. And I have a sister that's 6.5 years older than me. So I'm listening to Drake when he's with Young Money and singing Bedrock. I'm familiar with Drake. I remember the first time the Justin Bieber Baby music video was on MTV, and I saw Justin Bieber for the first time, or maybe it was the song One Time. I don't remember. And I remember my sister was like, "You think he's cute?" And I was like, "Oh no. Gross. I don't like boys." I was at that point in my life, and now look at me. I'm 26 and I'm still obsessed.
Yeah, Nick.
This is totally off the point, but did you notice that in 3 of those clips, there's 3 in a row where Justin Bieber, the lyrics are "Love Me." It's as long as you love me, why don't you love me? Have fun and love me. Anyway,
you're wrong, though.
You're going to really love the next song that I also love on here because it's called Love Me Like You Do.
Yeah.
Love me like you do. Love me like you do. Like you do. Hold me tight.
Bieber's very talented.
He's so good.
You know what else he's talented in? Is athletics. I don't know
with
how.
Soccer?
Basketball,
or
hockey. Have you seen him play hoop?
Yeah, I actually just watched a TikTok that came up, and it was Justin Bieber and the Celebrity All-Star game, and he won MVP at 15. He was just getting buckets out there. I was I'm so obsessed with you.
Where does that? When did he learn how to play basketball like that, or to play hockey? Because the whole time he also learned how to play every instrument in the world, and he's also how did he do all that? And, it's fascinating to me. That guy's. I've always said he's obscenely talented. It's too bad that everything now I'm reading about him is he's smoking weed. He posted more.
There was another picture just yesterday, and everyone's just set a better example.
Yeah, drink milk.
But it's you have to also understand this kid's been through so much trauma.
True.
And I'm so glad you guys brought this up because this leads me into my last clip, and this is the Justin Bieber song. No, seriously, and the song's called Maria, but it in the beginning of the song, it recaptures what Justin Bieber was going through when he was making this album, and it totally ties into everything that kind of he's going through right now.
Justin Bieber. Pop star Justin Bieber denied he fathered a child.
There is a lot of good that comes with celebrity. You know that. There is also a pretty white-hot spotlight, and you found yourself under it recently.
Yeah.
Some headlines.
Set the record straight. None of it is true.
Do you know this woman?
Never met the woman.
No?
So.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously, this is what comes along with life in the fast lane, as they say.
And then he goes into this song basically talking about this woman who said he fathered her child. He's 16 years old.
I think you can get girls pregnant at 16.
I know, but it's he's in the superstardom of his fame. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to lie and be trapping people.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
Exactly. But.
Hey, Wendy, good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
So I actually grew up Mormon, and being a former member of the church, there's a lot to with the mission. The guys actually go on a mission for 2 years, and girls go on a mission for 18 months.
That's very cool. I thought you said I grew up Mormon and now I'm a believer.
That's what I thought you was going to. Peyton sold me.
But my nephew is actually on a mission right now in Las Vegas.
I think Las Vegas. That's wild.
Well, they're all over the place.
I know, but when you usually hear of
Sri
different
Lanka,
countries, something like
Vegas.
that. Yeah. Thanks, Wendy. Yeah, I know a guy that was was on his mission in Amsterdam. Another guy was in Amsterdam. It was in Italy. In fact, he said in Italy he converted he was there 2 years. He converted one person because everyone there's Catholic.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to go knock on doors and say, "Hey, man, let me tell you about the religion." You know?
Does anybody get local? Your mission is Tempe Marketplace. Anything like that?
Probably. Anyway. Peyton, we're believers. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you, and go stream the album "Believe" by Justin Bieber. I feel like we can spike it up a little
streams
bit.
go up on that? People will be like, Bieber people like, what's going on?
This is 2025. What's happening? It's a 2012 album.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.